Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Mark 41 Gyrojet Heavy Machine Gun mod, which is being made by user The Rizzler1. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is a prototype pre-war heavy machine gun in the form of the Mark 41 Gyrojet, and this is quite frankly one of the more impressive weapon mods I've seen on the Nexus for quite some time. Not only is it just a beautiful weapon that can become quite powerful with an intriguing array of modifications, but it also has some very unique features to it, which we'll talk about here in a moment. But first, let's have a look at the Pip-Boy and take a gander at the standard version of the Mark 41 Gyrojet here, and it is beautiful. I just love all the detailing that is in both the modeling and the texturing of this thing. Just a lot of work has been put into this thing, rather, and it is just a very, very good looking weapon that I think fits into the Fallout mythos quite nicely. Now, it does have also a pretty good selection of modifications. Now, as for its standard stats, it's not the greatest when you find it, but you can do some awesome things with this, and in its standard form, it will do 50 damage with the unique Gyrojet rounds at a firing rate of 40, a range of 251, an accuracy of 78, and a weight of 10.9. Now, as for how you get your hands on this thing, well, it is a unique gun. This right here, unless you cheat, is the only version of this gun you will ever see in the world, and you'll find it in a new sub-basement that was added into Fort Strong. And when you go there, you'll not only find this gun, but you'll also find a load of Gyrojet ammunition, as well as a unique item, which brings this thing one of its unique qualities. And that, if we head over to the Aid tab, is the Gyrojet Ammo Switch Kit. Oh my, I love this thing, as it brings back one of the fun elements of Fallout New Vegas in the form of different ammo types for the same gun. Rather than changing your receiver to give you different types of ammo damage, you can use the Ammo Switch Kit to do it on the singular one gun. I love this thing, and the Gyrojet has some pretty cool different bits of ammo. If we do click to use it, we can either select the standard ammunition, incendiary ammunition, high explosive ammunition, cryo ammo, and mini nuke ammo. And it is just so cool, and it's as easy as selecting one of these, and then boom, you have incendiary ammo in your gun. And that's wonderful. And part of the Fort Strong experience there is not just picking up regular Gyrojet ammo rounds, but also some of each of these as well. I believe it gives you 100 or so of each of these and about 300 standard ammunition, which is pretty cool. So let's switch back to the standard ammo for now. Now, one of the things, though, like with the gun, you won't find the Gyrojet ammo spread around the Commonwealth. It is unique, but thankfully we can make it at chemistry stations by going down to utility, and we can make the standard rounds, the mini nuke rounds, the incendiary, explosive, and cryo. They will take a fair amount of resources to build, but they are worth it, and they are just fun. Now let's take a look at the modifications for the gun, and let's go here to the weapons workbench and start with the receivers category, where we have a standard, a refurbished, charged, strengthened, large payload, precise, extra charge, fortified, huge payload, improved precision, maximum charge, maximum strength, maximum payload, and maximum precision. Each, of course, doing the usual of changing damage, recoil, this one tuned for VATS use in particular. So a lot of variation in the receivers here, which is always good. Now, next in barrels, we have the standard, a short, a vented, and a ported barrel, which is by far my favorite looking one. It is very nice. Next, we have the stocks, where we have the standard wood, a wire, a recoil compensating stock, and that's it. Next in the magazine category, we have a small magazine, stacked magazine, box magazine, and then a quick eject version of each. Next in the sights category, we have a standard, an AA glowing, short 2x, 4x, long scope, and a targeting computer, which will actually help curve your ammo, so long as it's standard ammo, towards your target, which is pretty awesome. And it adds on like a Watts equipment thing there, which is pretty cool. I like the lore bit there. And next is in the muzzle category, where we either have extended, flared, or ported, each one helping with the recoil. Sadly, no silencer. Then again, it's meant to be a heavy machine gun, so I guess you don't need that. Next is the wrap, where you can add basically some cloth to the end over there, which either red, blue, or a bandage wrap. After that, we have an ammo type, so you can, if you don't feel like using the ammo switch, you can manually turn the gun into only using one of them. So you can either stick with the standard, and of course have the ability to change ammo types, or go incendiary, high explosive, cryo, or mini nuke. Now, one thing with this I should point out, and I forgot to before, not all of the receivers are tuned to change ammo types, so some of them you will only be stuck with one option. So that is, of course, where this becomes more important. But if you go with one of the ones that can adjust, this is useless. Now, next is stickers, and here's when we need to talk about something else. This mod adds in a collectibles system where scattered around the Commonwealth are packs of stickers. You'll usually find them at the gas stations and things like that, but they're just scattered around the Commonwealth, and they will unlock these different stickers that you can put onto the butt of your rifle there. And it's quite an impressive selection of things, both historic as well as, lore friendly in the Fallout universe, which is pretty cool. Now, you're not stuck without having any. There are a few if we scroll down to the end, and as you can see, there are a lot of freaking stickers to collect. And by default, you get access to Minuteman, Railroad, Brotherhood of Steel, Vault 111, Gunners, Institute, Children of Atom, Brotherhood of Steel, Outcast, Raiders, Enclave, NCR, Legion, and Atom Cats. I think the Raiders one's my favorite. I like that, it amuses me. But yes, you then also have all of these other ones to find and collect around the world. And that is pretty cool. Now, after that, we have the ability to change this thing between being used as a rifle and thus use the rifleman skill, or heavy weapon to use the heavy gunner's skill, which is pretty cool. And finally, we have the ability to change it between the standard semi-auto or fully automatic. And there's one more thing I don't have here because I haven't gone out to find them, because I wanted to leave that for you guys to explore. But there are also effectively legendary attachments for this. Since this is a gun not added into the leveled loot list, you will not find legendary enemies with these. But since this was a prototype rifle, there are supply caches around the Commonwealth that have prototype attachments for this to give it legendary effects, and the mod page actually has a fun map showing you the locations roughly of where to find these, so you can go and explore to check those out, which is pretty cool. Now let's actually head out of the workstation here though and go quickly into, I believe, in here in Aid, just to show one of those sticker packets. I found 2 of them in Fort Strong. This is what they look like, and each one will unlock a sticker. Let's see which ones we get here. We've got, they remember Anchorage and First Strike. And bubblegum added. Nice, nice. And the other one, remember Anchorage added again, and more bubblegum. And First Recon Battalion. There we go. So you get and Great Tortoise. Excellent. We got a couple of stickers there and bubblegum, which is just fun. All right. Now, I, of course, did cheat in a couple more of these guns to, show off different things. So I made a sniping version and a fully automatic heavy machine gun version. So let's try these out over here. The standard one first. And actually, I'm going to put these back real quick so I can show off the different ammo types. If you have more than one of these guns in your inventory, the ammo switch won't work. So let's make sure we're on standard ammo here and take some shots. There we go. In semi-auto in the standard form, not exactly the fastest firing gun, and also not the most accurate, especially hip firing, but it is pretty cool. I love the trail that the bullets have. It's pretty entertaining. Now let's switch this up to the incendiary ammo. There we go, and light stuff on fire. Ha 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 ha. I mean, we didn't burn any things, so didn't actually work so well, but you saw the fire trails, and you can go around just lighting all your enemies into flames, which is great. Now, next we have, of course, the high explosive ammo, which fire. Probably better to show it on the water. Didn't make the biggest of booms, but as you can see, a small explosion with each. And there we go, some nice explosive damage, giving you a little bit of AoE damage on your enemies, which is always fun. Next we have the cryo ammo, and, well, I mean, yeah, you do some freezing effects, there you are. And then after that, we have the mini nuke ammo. And much like with the high explosive, it's not going to make a huge boom, if you notice when we hit the water, but it is a pretty fun little boom. So it is truly a mini nuke of sorts, which is awesome. And it will still do quite a lot of damage, which is always fun. Now, if we go back to the standard ammo for this thing, frankly, and take these other two guns, I'll just show off real quick that if we do try and use this, we can't because you only can have one gyrojet in your inventory, and typically, unless you cheat like me, that won't be a problem. Let's actually head back to this and check out the sniping version, which I did set to just using the mini nuke ammo there, and it's got a good scope on it. And I just love the look of this thing. Look at that gigantic scope on there. It's beautiful. And then, of course, we have the recon version, which has the fun little whirly-gig thing on it to bend ammo. And a very large amount of ammunition for you to fire with the box magazine. It's glorious. Alright, which means let's go take a look at shooting our usual test subjects of Randy and Will over here. Will, of course, use the sniping one on Will and blow him up with a mini nuke. And then Randy will get the fully automatic heavy machine gun one. Now let's see how this goes. Bye-bye, Will. Ooh, didn't kill him in one, but we've got explosive damage that we can do. There we go. Tiny little mini nuke explosions. Perfect. Perfect. I do like just the cute little mushroom cloud. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, let's go over to the heavy machine gun one. And, oh, no, I think we're a little bit too far away for Randy. Let's get close. There better not be any of those rust devils here today to mess this up. Aha, he's there! And fire. And yeah, even if we point slightly to the side, it still works. Oh my god, there's Deathclaws today. Oh yeah, we're killing the Deathclaws. Alright, let's go take these fools down. Hi guys! And fire. I can fire over this way and I'm still hitting him because it's bending the bullets. Which is great. That, oh, I didn't even go through one entire magazine and we killed them both. It's beautiful. But yes, this Mark 41 Gyrojet heavy machine gun is just such a cool weapon. It's got great modifications, just a fun and interesting looking gun, and even has its own little collectible system in the form of stickers, which is awesome. So if you'd like to go check this out for yourself, which I would certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that's gonna be it for today, my friends. I hope you all have enjoyed. You do come back for the next episode when hopefully we'll be looking at yet another wonderful mod. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.